All I'm gonna do tonight on this Saturday is I'm gonna pick out some Pokemon from Gen 1 I could kick the shit out of or would kick the shit out of me. Alright, let's start this list. Now, I don't know why Bulbasaur is not here. It starts with Ivysaur. I guess they're assuming that whoever made this tier list knew that I would kick the shit out of Bulbasaur and it's no contest. I don't see Bulbasaur anywhere. Ivysaur is kind of small. I know it's like poisonous and it gets like sleep powder and poison powder and all that shit, but I think that a lot of Ivysaur's power is gone if you just do this. If you just do that, then it's over for Ivysaur. All it can do is throw leaves at you and Vine Whip, which I think is still pretty fucking painful. I think it would put up a good fight. I'm gonna put it in probably beat it. I would probably beat Ivysaur. Have you seen Ivysaur in Smash? Yeah, but that's hyped up. That's hyped up. If you have Mega Man with a gun and Samus with bombs, and Ivysaur has to be competitive with that, they gotta buff Ivysaur, you know? Venusaur, on the other hand, would kick my ass. That's a fucking dinosaur. That thing probably weighs several hundred kilograms. It could just step on me and I would crumble. Additionally, that brings us into the fire type range. I think fire types are kind of OP because humans do not do well against fire. Charmander, for example, is tiny. It's a little lizard. I could probably snap its neck if I got close to it. The benefit of Charmander is that if I tried to go up to it and snap its neck, it could just blow fire at me once and I'm done. Tough? All I have to do is avoid that, and I'm good. Pee on Charmander's tail. That's a good point. That's a really good point. If I just drink a bunch of water before fighting Charmander, I could just shoot a rocket out of my cock and kill it. Charmeleon, on the other hand, I'm thinking it's in that Ivysaur range. Same concept. Could probably snap its neck. Could probably piss on its tail, and it's dead. However, Charizard doesn't die when its tail goes out. That's been made clear in the anime, so I think Charizard would just absolutely take me to Clown Town. Squirtle's dead. Squirtle is not a challenge. If it hides in its shell, I will punt it across the street and let it get run over by a car. Assuming I find this thing in the wild, it's like level 5. It's gonna use Bubble on me, and that ain't gonna do shit. No Bubble is gonna stop me from picking that thing up, spinning it around like pizza dough, and throwing it 100 yards down a football field. It's dead. I will rip its tail out of its shell. I will take a shit into the hole where the tail was. Wartortle would be a little tougher, but I think it's not as tough as Ivysaur or Charmeleon. I think it's kind of the same thing. Blastoise, I'm gonna put in can probably beat me. Well,
that's fucked up.
Here's the thing with Blastoise. I feel like Blastoise needs precision. It's very slow, right? Its cannons have to be directly aimed at you, charge up, and then shoot. Otherwise, it's just a big, slow turtle. I think if I was agile enough, I could get around Blastoise, but it's not a good fight anyways. It is thick. I don't think I could punch it to death. Bulbasaur dies. Bulbasaur dies. Caterpie's dead. Caterpie doesn't do shit. Metapod's dead. Butterfree, dead. All I have to do is this. And Butterfree's as dead as the rest. Just smack it out of the air and step on it, it's dead. Weedle has poison, which is a little spookier, but I still think it's dead. And Kakuna's dead. And I think that Beedrill would stab the shit out of me. It's much faster than me, and one stab and I'm done. Chris vastly overestimated himself? What do you mean? For a Butterfree? You think I'm vastly overestimating myself for this piece of shit? For this right here. That is a goddamn butterfly. Look at this thing. What is this gonna do to me? Vastly overestimating myself. Look at this piece of shit. Nothing that looks like that could ever kill me under any circumstance. 0 shot in hell that thing's stopping me. I don't think a Butterfree I find in the wild is gonna know Hurricane. I don't think that's likely. It's the same prospect, like if I run into a Pidgeot, it's not gonna know Heat Wave. Poison Powder? Oh no, Poison Powder? Oh, what are you gonna do now, Butterfree? Oh. It's a bug. It's not gonna stop me. Pidgey's dead. Pidgey's just gonna kick up sand at me and I'm gonna grab its neck and go Pidgeotto, tough, but I can 100% beat it. I think I can probably beat Pidgeot. Assuming, of course, it doesn't have Heat Wave or Steel Wing or any of that bullshit. Birds are actually some of the weakest animals. They're aggressive, but they're very weak. People get scared of birds, but their biggest ally is their talons or their bird flu. Not their bones. Their bones are weak. You could just grab it and throw it around like a goddamn football if you wanted to. Rattatas's dead. Raticate, it's a rat. It has big chompers. I don't think it would kill me. I don't think it would bite me so bad that it would get through my chest like Alien and jump out the other side. I think it's tough, but I beat Eradicate. You aren't Popeye, Chris. You don't have to be. It's a bird. If a pigeon comes up to me and starts pecking at me, I will kill it. It's dead. If it's a Spearow, I think it's tough, but I can 100% beat it just because it's way more aggressive than your average Pidgey. I think Fearow actually has a chance of beating me. Fearow probably can do some damage to me. Ekans is dead. Arbok could probably do something to me, though. It has Glare naturally, and I am not immune to Glare unless I bring like a blindfold and I fight blindfolded. I think Arbok probably has this. It paralyzes me and then wraps around me and eats me. I'm done. Ekans, on the other hand, though, Ekans, you just grab it and you swing it around like a lasso. It's done. On the other hand, we get into the category of electric types. And I feel like electric types are probably OP against humans. I feel like Pikachu obviously could be snapped if I just stepped on it. If I picked that thing up and squeezed hard enough, it would die. However, it could shock me and then I'm dead before I even get to even grab it. So what do I do about that? I'm not immune to electricity. I'm not Ash Ketchum. I'm a real human. I don't think I can safely say that Raichu can probably beat me just because it's fast and will shock me. Pikachu, however, is so easy to kill. I'm going to leave it here, but I'm going to put it behind Raichu. I'm going to put Arbok above Beedrill. Sandshrews probably easy. I mean, it's just a shrew, right? I think it dies. I think Sandshrew dies. I think it's probably going to do better than Rattata. How big is a Sandslash? It weighs 65 pounds and it's 3 feet tall. I think it should be entire both lose. Because the edge it has, even though it's not very fast, the edge it has is its claws and its back. Like, how do I hit it? It is so defensive. It is ready for me to not hit it. Nidoran dies. The only thing with these Pokemon are they're poisonous if you touch their backs. I feel like I could get away with Nidoran because I could just kick it on the front of it a bunch of times. And I could get away with that. But this thing's a little more equipped for that. It could probably just grab my foot and then bite me or something. I think I beat Nidorina, but it's not as easy as like Eradicate. And Nidoqueen can probably beat me. I think Nidoking, there's no shot. Nidoqueen, I think, would hold back a little bit. I think Nidorino is probably a little more aggressive. 4 feet tall and poisonous? Yes. But what if I yank stick from tree and poke? Then what Nidoking do? Clefairy probably dies. Like, it uses Metronome and it's all luck-based. Clefable, I think, is tough, but probably dies. Vulpix has Fire. Fire, once again, is kind of OP. Vulpix is another one. I think I could snap its neck, but it can also confuse me. It can also burn me. I'm gonna put it with Charmeleon and put Ninetales, which can probably beat me. Jiggly sings one song and wins. Yeah, but then what does it do? Slap me until I wake up? If it actually put me to sleep long enough, then I'm doomed. Then I'm doomed. I don't know what it would do to me. Would it, like, it'd run me over? I don't know. They all wipe you. Look. I don't know if you saw I did 101 push-ups on stream the other day, and I'm kind of jacked, and I'm kind of ripped, and I'm kind of beefy, kind of roided up. Wigglytuff is kind of the same thing, but bigger, right? Like, Wigglytuff is just thick Jigglypuff. It just takes more hits. Golbat, I'm a bit afraid of, because it's really fast, it's poisonous, it screeches at me and confuses me, and does creepy things. I'm gonna put it with Pikachu. Zubat, on the other hand, I could probably beat, because it's tiny, and I break its neck. I take it and I put it over my knee and snap it in half. Oddish is dead. Once again, what's Oddish gonna do if I do this? Absolutely nothing. Let's say it was in my yard. I just take out a lawnmower and it's done. And Oddish is done. It tries to sleep powder me, absorb me. I just cover my mouth. And then I pick its leaves off one by one like it's douchey love me. Gloom, on the other hand, tough. Its thing is it stinks. It's just gonna make me sick while I'm trying to battle it. That's the only thing. Okay, you know what? I'll move Gloom a little higher up the line because... maybe very far up the line because I think it would actually use acid and kill me. Vileplume, I'm gonna put with Sandslash. Same reason. Same reason, it's just stronger. Paraz fucking dies. I think I get a bonus against Paraz because I hate Paraz. I think I get an anger bonus against Paraz. It fires me up and powers me up and I destroy it. I don't care about any of the fungus shit again. Once again, just cover your mouth. I absolutely kill Paraz. Parasect I have to think a little harder about, because if we look at Parasect has big meaty claws like Mr. Krabs. It's aggressive, it has big ass claws. Look at Legends Arceus. Nobody likes this thing in Legends Arceus. It is the most aggressive Pokemon in the game. I think my only opportunity is to run around the back, cover my mouth, and try to rip the mushroom off. And that sounds dangerous to me. It sounds like a bunch of nasty spores would come out, and if I'm not careful, if my shirt came down, I would turn into a zombie. I'm gonna put it in, can probably beat me, but below Golbat. Venonat dies. Venomoth, I think, also dies, but it puts up a little fight. Diglett's interesting. The thing with Diglett is, who knows what the fuck is under a Diglett? I don't know. Therefore, I don't think I can safely fight this thing. Or Dugtrio, for that matter. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Meowth dies. I can scratch and bite. It's the equivalent of fighting a cat with a coin on its head. It dies. I think that Persian, kind of the same thing. Probably not even as good as Charmander. It's a bigger cat. It dies. This duck dies too. Duck is dead. Duck has a headache. That's not going to stop me. Chris is saying he will beat a leopard. Let's look up Persian real quick. What is it called? What Pokemon is it? Where's the data entry? Classy cat? Wait, the classy cat? That doesn't seem to say leopard. Huh. That thing is not going to end my life. That thing would still own you. Weedle would trap you and string stab you and then leave you to die to the poison. I don't think it's smart enough. I don't think it works with that much brain power. I think it would try to string shot me. I'd take one step to the right, miss, one step forward, and it's over the Weedle. I step on the Weedle, and the Weedle is dead. I think Golduck, on the other hand... Psychic is, like, an interesting thing to think about, right? Because what is Psychic? Is Psychic, like... What does it do to me? What does Psychic do to me? Does it just make my head pop? Or is it, like, it can read my mind? If we're considering psychological torture, chat does that to me every day. So I might have an advantage here. I might have, like, training in this. I'm gonna put it in, I can probably beat it ahead of Ivysaur. Mankey, I think, is tough because it's angry and it's strong. I think Primeape has too much of an anger buff. I think it would kill me. Primeape would smash me. Primeape's die from being mad, so just wait. That's the, do I have time though? Like, what do? Do I hide in a tree? This thing could definitely climb a tree and grab me and shake me around like a baby rattle. Growlithe is just a dog, but it has the fire bonus. I'm gonna put it ahead of Vulpix. And then Arcanine is a no. Arcanine kills me. It's just absurdly fast. Poliwag, on the other hand, is toast. Poliwag does not stand a chance against me. I'm just gonna grab it, swing it around until its tail pops off, and kick it to the moon. I think Poliwhirl's kind of the same thing. Poliwrath, though, I think is more in the probably beat me range because it is muscular. Abra dies because it can't do anything. Kadabra, I think, has a good chance of beating me, though. I think I'm going to put it behind Pikachu, and Alakazam could probably kill me. Machop line could probably sweep me because this thing picks up like 100 men or 200 men just with one arm like this. That's like a fact. I'm going to put Machop here, I'm going to put Machoke here, and I'm going to put Machamp like up here. Bellsprout's dead as fuck. Bellsprout, I would be comfortable putting down with Abra. You just grab it and just pull it apart. It's just a weed. It just dies. It's a root. Weepinbell dies. Like, what does it do? Like, it hops around. Same with Victory Bell. I think Victory Bell's a little tougher, but I think I could beat it. It vomits acid. Yeah, avoid it. It's just a fucking mouth. It only has one direction it can go. Just avoid that direction. If I get a sharp stick that I pull out of a tree, I can just run around at 180 degrees and poke a hole through it, and all that acid's gonna come out the side. I think it's just a bad design for a fighter. Tentacool and Tentacruel. These are interesting. I feel like Tentacruel is gonna kick my ass. I think it has too many appendages. I think it's got anger as kind of a buff. It's poisonous to touch. I think that Tentacruel is probably up there. Tentacool, on the other hand, if I'm careful, I could probably beat it, but it's probably more dangerous to fuck around with than, like, Ivysaur. Geodude, I could kill. I mean, I'm not gonna do damage to it, but I could just chuck it, you know, until it cracks on the side of another rock. Because it is just a rock. It can be strong, but I just have to get behind it. It's not fast. I pick it up from the back and yuck it as soon as I can. It's dead. So I'm thinking it's probably high end of this list. Just because it can take a lot of hits, but it's not going to do shit to me. It's never going to touch me. Graveler, on the other hand, I think could probably kick my ass. Because what am I going to do to a Graveler? This one can walk. I can't lift it. I can't push it over. It would just clobber me, right? Golem, too strong. There's no shot. Ponyta can probably beat me. It's on fire. I can't touch it. It's too hot, and it's way faster than me and can put me on fire. I'm dead. Rapidash kills me. Rapidash is probably, like, up here. Geodude can float. How you throwing it? I'll just pick it up like a caveman and start bashing it into a rock. Slowpoke is far too lazy and slow. I know it has like psychic things going on with it. I'm gonna put it at the back of this category with Spearow, maybe ahead of Spearow. I don't think it's gonna kill me. I don't think there's any shot it can kill me. But Slowbro is interesting. It again is really lazy and slow, but it takes a lot of hits and has well-endowed psychic power. I think it's right with Pidgeot. I don't think it kills. I don't think it kills me. Magnemite has electricity. That's OP. What do I do to a Magnemite? I literally can't throw it, because that one actually does for sure levitate. I can't bash it in anything or it'll just electrocute me. I feel like Magnemite probably beats me. Magneton definitely beats me. Because what do I do to it? I don't have a magnet on me. It just shocks me and I'm dead. Farfetch'd has the problem in which it's a bird, and birds die easy. However, Farfetch'd is kind of an angry, strong bird with a big stick. I don't think it kills me. I don't think this duck with a stick can kill me at the end of the day, but I think it wouldn't be that simple. I think it would be harder than a Spearow. Doduo, kind of the same thing. I might put it with Spearow and then put Dodrio a little higher up the line. Seal probably can't kill me. Dugong is thick. Like, what am I going to do to a Dugong? I'm going to put it with Slowbro. I think it has, like, the same kind of thing going on where it's just thick. It's kind of dumb. Well, hang on. It has ice. It could freeze me. Okay, I feel better about that. What do I do to Grimer or Muck? How the fuck do I fight these things? Do I take a stick and mix it like a stew? Scramble its brains around? It's just straight up poison. It's just actual, like, acidic substance that melts you. I'm gonna put Grimer down here and Muck up towards the top. Shelder, I can't really fight. You know, actually, no, I can fight a Shelder. Here's what you do to Shelder. Shelder's sitting there, you know, it could shoot icicles at you. You go, ow, I have little cuts, that hurts. Hopefully you don't get stabbed. You could probably avoid it well enough to not get stabbed in the heart or something. But if you get close enough to it, you just grab it on each end of the shell and you go, and the Shelder is gone. Shelder is gonna be more towards up here. I'm gonna put it with Seal. It's too strong. I'm gonna say it can probably beat me. Can't hit a ghost? Exactly. It's either here or it's in too strong. Because we don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure I can't do it. Pretty sure I can't kill it. Onyx kills me. I know it's one of the weakest mons in the game, but it kills me. It's gigantic. I can't do shit to it. All it has to do is slap me with its tail and I'm dead. Drowsy, I think, probably puts up a good fight, but I'd probably kill it in the end. Like, it puts me to sleep. It eats my dream, so what? Who fucking cares? Have it. Eat my dream. I don't give a fuck. I'll wake up and punch you right in your big fucking honker, dude. You're done. Hypno, though, can maybe? I think it belongs with Kadabra because it's just stronger. It just has stronger special attack. Krabby can probably die. It's just a crab. I kill crabs. I do it. I used to do it for fun as a child. I grew up in New England on the coast. I would capture crabs and do what I want with them. This Krabby's dead. I eat lobster every day. This crab is dead. Hypno looks like he can throw hands. Yeah, he's got a bit of a pedophile look to him, which kind of gives him a buff. Kingler, though. Kingler probably kills me. Electrode and Voltorb are extremely fast and blow up. And little surprise for you other humans out there, explosions kill humans. So these things fuck me up. I'm going to put Voltorb towards the end of this and Electrode more towards the front. Execute dies. It learns, like, confusion. Oh, I'm confused. Why am I fighting eggs? I'm so confused. I pick them up and smash them, and I cook them. Executor is a tree, though. I am quite tall, though. This is going to factor a lot in the equation. So at its maximum height here, it's 6'7". That's 2 inches taller than me. I could reach up and just pull an egg down and smash it against its belly. I think it puts up a fight because it has psychic powers. But what about its grass attacks? It just gets solar beam and, like, sleep powder. I think I could probably beat it. It's gonna go with Slowbro. Cubone, I think, is a little tougher than your average little runt, but I could probably kick its ass. Marowak is a little stronger. It has the my mom's dead fighting bonus. It has a weapon, actually, which is a little unfair. And it's not just a stick, it's actually a thick-ass bone. I think it would probably break my knees, probably break my ankles. I'm gonna put it up here. These two kick my ass. Lickitung, I think, is a tie. Coughing and wheezing also explode, and they're poisonous. I'm gonna say they can probably beat me. Rhyhorn is less dangerous, I think, than, like, Onyx, because it can only run in one direction, but it's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. I'm gonna say it's definitely going to, but it's low. Rhydon is definitely going to, and it's probably a little higher than Golem. Chansey, I think I'd kill. I think I'd kill a Chansey. I don't think it has the will to fight me. Tangela is a bit of an unknown. What the fuck is hiding in there? What if I, like, open up the pile of vines and there's a gun? I don't know. Kangaskhan can probably kill me. Horsey's dead. Seadra's poisonous. Seadra also fires really fast. I think it's a tie. I think it's a tie with you. I think you're ahead of Lickitung, but it's a tie. Goldeen is fucking dead. It's a goldfish. I don't stress about Goldeen at all. Goldeen is low on the list. Sea King, I think, is also probably dead. I think it's right around here with the other water types that don't really do shit. Staryu, I feel like Starmie has a chance to kill me. Staryu, not really. Staryu can float and spin and smack me around. I'm gonna say I can probably beat it, but it's not like an incredible... Starmie, I think, has the chance to kill me. I think it's too fast. It has the psychic powers, all that good stuff. I'm gonna put it over here. Mr. Mime is all defensive. Mr. Mime doesn't really do shit but defense. I think it's either... It could be a tie. Scyther kills me. Scyther fucks me up. It beelines me and kills me. Jinx has ice, which is frightening, but it's not really an ice attacker. It's more like Sing and Confuse and Kiss. Like a freak. I'm gonna put it with Mr. Mime, but maybe a little higher. Electabuzz kills me. Its anger gives it bonus points. It has electricity, which is just unfair. Same with Magmar. Pinsir kills me. Tauros probably kills me too. Magikarp's dead though. Magikarp's at the bottom. Gyarados could probably kill me. It's very strong. It shoots Hyper Beam. I do not stop a Hyper Beam. A Hyper Beam kills me. Does Lapras kill? Lapras is kind of vacant. It's more defensive. Ditto is kind of a question mark while we're right here. We need to decide if Ditto only transforms into its target or if it can transform into anything. Because if it's its target, it's a tie. If it's anything, I lose. Or if it's a freak, it tries to fuck me. Eevee dies. Eevee tackles, sand attacks. I don't care. It's dead. I kick it, it goes flying. It's dead. Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. Flareon and Jolteon for sure can kill me, I think, because they just get buffs from electricity and fire. Let me see. Where do you go? I think you're lower. I think you're lower on the scale. I think you're more Marowak range. Porygon. Porygon is really weird. What the fuck does Porygon do to me? Porygon can just leave this realm. That is true. I think it is in the question mark category. I like that answer, Mistron. I don't know what Porygon can do. I think Ammonite dies. It's just a little, like, clam, essentially. A little snail. It's not gonna do shit to me. Kabuto is the same thing. It's a little horseshoe crab. It's dead. It's there with Krabby. Omastar, probably a little tougher. I don't think an Omastar kills me, though, right? It's still, again, like a little snail worm. I think Omastar is here with Seadra. I feel like that makes sense, because it's not like it has a ton of reach. Kabutops kills me, I think. Kabutops isn't that fast, but it's just rocks and scythes, and those are two things I am no good at fighting. In fact, I feel pretty bad about most of the Pokemon left here. I think Aerodactyl is also kind of over this area, because I can't hurt it. It's made of rocks. It's way faster than me. It can fly. It can pick me up. It can eat me. Now, hang on. Snorlax, while it is very powerful, just sleeps. It just fucking sleeps. So what do you do to Snorlax? You can outrun it. You outrun it and hide from it until it falls asleep again, and then you sneak attack it, right? How do you kill it? That is the problem. That is a serious problem. How do you injure Snorlax? What if I just took a big rock, though, climbed up in a tree until it fell asleep, jumped out of the tree, and put the rock through its goddamn skull? I'm gonna put him in the probably beat me, just because of the sleep factor, but I'm gonna put him pretty high up. Because if he actually hits me, I'm dead. Articuno is a bird, but it's a legendary bird, and these three automatically get, like, extreme movesets when you find them. You know what? All three of them kill me. I can safely say that. I think all three of them kill me. All three of them 100% guaranteed kill me. Dratini, I don't think can kill me. I don't think a Dratini can kill me. I'm gonna put it in the probably beat it category. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna put Dragonair a little higher up because I think that it's the same thing as Dratini but bigger. And Dragonite kills me. Dragonite's the highest attack power in the game at this point out of these 151. Dragonite kills me. Mewtwo is gonna kill me. Which leaves us with Mew. Mew is not really a fighter. Mew probably has the equivalent of some of the things that could kill me, but it's not gonna want to fight me. It's gonna want to, like, mess with me and like play. Mew would knock you out. It certainly could, but would it? Would it take the time to knock me out? As soon as I tried to hurt it, it would kill me. I feel like it would just try to get away. It would just go like, oh, what the fuck? This guy's a freak. And I'm gonna put it in neutral. It's neutral. I feel pretty good about this list. I know for sure all of these Pokemon I would stand zero chance. They would rip my legs off and throw me off a cliff, and there was nothing I could do. And I think in this scenario, most of them would do the same thing. There's like a 2% chance I would win. That's my list. That's all I wanted to do, though, for today.